So I guess you could say another way I was brought up with racism is when they would explain the usage of the N word, the hard R, obviously. So basically, oh, not all of them are N words. They work. I know plenty of them that work. They work, they take care of their family. They're not out here doing all this violence, all this drug dealing, and, all this other good jazz. That's not what they're doing. They're out here working. I work with plenty of them. So I'd be like, they're like, my father would always be like, well, back in the day, yeah, the N word meant that it was half a person. It was bad. It was terrible. He's like, but Webster's came up with something new, though. He's like, the new definition of the N word is a lazy, shiftless person, a pig, a slop. It means everybody. It means everybody. I call white people N words too. I do this, I do that. But it's like, so you basically tell your kids, like, hey, they changed the word. The white guy who made the dictionary changed the word, right? Made sure he changed the word. You don't mean that no more. They're like, so if you call anybody that's what it means. If they get mad because of it just means that they know that they're lazy and they're shiftless. But was never really brought up on the exact meaning and how it made people feel. You guys are far from empathetic or understanding. You claim to understand. Like, oh, I understand, I get it, but this is what it means now. No. When white supremacy is gone, they're the ones who use it. When you call them that, it means just that. It doesn't mean a lazy, shiftless person. Stop. Come up with something different, my God, if it's that deep. But nowadays, maybe you should use it so we all know who we're messing with.